Do you want to remember everything you read? Do you wish you had a photographic memory where you could look at something once and remember it forever? Imagine the ability to recall entire books, faces, or details with just a glance. Sounds like a superpower, right? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to dive into the fascinating world of memory power. So, first things first. Does photographic memory actually exist? The short answer is no, it doesn't. There's no scientific evidence that humans possess this ability. Memory athletes, those who can memorize long strings of numbers or complex sequences, don't actually have photographic memory. They use specific memory techniques that anyone can learn. Let's talk about how memory actually works. Your brain doesn't function like a camera. It's more like a complex network of connections. It prioritizes information that's relevant to survival, emotions, and what it already knows. Your brain filters information constantly, keeping what it deems important and discarding what it doesn't. That's why we forget random facts from textbooks but remember emotional experiences. While true photographic memory doesn't exist, there are techniques that can make you feel like you have it. Let me share 3 powerful techniques that memory champions use. The first one is active recall. Active recall forces your brain to retrieve information rather than just rereading it. When you study something, take a break and try to recall it from memory. This strengthens the neural connections related to that information. For instance, if you're preparing for a history exam and need to remember important dates and events, create flashcards. On one side, write the event. On the other, the date. Test yourself by looking at the event and recalling the date from memory without immediately checking the answer. If you get it right, move on to the next card. If you get it wrong, review the information and then retest yourself later. This process actively engages your brain, making it easier to recall when you need it. The second technique is the memory palace. The memory palace involves visualizing a familiar place, like your home, and associating pieces of information with specific locations. By walking through this mental palace, you can recall information more effectively. For example, if you're trying to remember items to pack for a trip, create a memory palace in your kitchen. Start at the sink and associate it with your t-shirts, imagining washing them there. You can also create silly associations. For instance, if you need to remember your toothbrush, visualize it in the fridge, coming to life with a big smile. The more vivid and detailed your mental images, the easier they are to remember later. The last and third technique is spaced repetition. Spaced repetition involves reviewing information at increasing intervals over time. When learning new vocabulary in a language, for instance, study the words today, review them after 1 hour, then again the next day, followed by reviews every few days. This technique helps transfer information from short-term to long-term memory. This gradual increase in intervals reinforces your memory, making it easier to recall the word long-term. By using these techniques, active recall, memory palace, and spaced repetition, you can enhance your memory skills and retain information more effectively. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tips on self-improvement. See you next time.